We analyze today's operations starting with the destruction of a Russian transport carrying 4 troops. The operator missed the initial run, allowing the infantry to scatter, though the asset was neutralized. Their retreat was short-lived. A coordinated drone swarm immediately pursued them, hunting down the survivors, eliminating them one by one. Subsequently, an enemy main battle tank entered the sector and was neutralized with a single precision strike. An enemy transport packed with troops was ambushed overnight in the Lyman sector. The nocturnal sweep pressed on, immediately neutralizing one of the survivors who attempted to flee on foot. We then targeted a tree-mounted communications antenna that provided command and control coverage. Next, an active supply depot. We spotted an abandoned Bukanka van that the enemy failed to retrieve. Then, 2 hostile infantrymen made a fatal error, moving into open terrain. Another combatant mistakenly trusted a light barrier for cover. On April 21, 2026, a hostile soldier sought refuge inside a structure. He had cornered himself. Once the drone closed in on the structure, the soldier attempted to flee. Our operator suspected a breakout, but failing to acquire a visual on the perimeter, he confirmed the enemy was pinned inside. A fatal mistake because our operator looped back to deliver a precise strike. Our reconnaissance acquired 2 more hostile infantrymen as they attempted to transit an exposed open field. We intercepted another combatant inside the settlement. This tactical feed from April 18th captures our crews locating an enemy tank before it could initiate its offense. Our strike asset made direct impact. While the overhead scout assessed the battle damage to confirm the heavy armor was fully immobilized. Next, we observe an enemy pickup truck loaded with troops completely unaware of our hovering hunter asset. The loitering munition held its position, securing a highly lucrative target of opportunity. Those survivors who scrambled from the wreckage scattered across the terrain. However, within to neutralize the remaining threats. We targeted another transport loaded with 5 hostile soldiers. A single kinetic impact eliminated. In this engagement, the enemy detected our incoming drone and hastily bailed from the flatbed. With our drone in terminal flight, they retreated into the dense tree line. But separated from their transport, they became highly vulnerable targets for our follow. Here we observe enemy infantry making a desperate, futile attempt to evade our drone among ruined structures. Exhausted after a brief sprint, one combatant collapses against a concrete wall, choosing to simply accept the inevitable terminal strike delivered by our operator. We next analyze a hostile combatant who attempted to break line of sight inside dense undergrowth to evade tracking. This tactical countermeasure yielded no results. On April 19, 2026, in the Zaporizhzhia sector, our intelligence units conducted a joint reconnaissance operation to locate and destroy an opposing drone crew operating from a fortified cover within an urban structure. A single high-precision kamikaze drone strike completely leveled the enemy position. On April 21, 2026, an aerial scout from the Magyar Birds unit detected a lone soldier transiting exposed open terrain. As our tactical strike asset closed the distance, the target detected the acoustic signature and took refuge under a tree, hoping to break our lock. His assumption was fatal. Our sensors recorded 2 hostile infantrymen attempting tactical maneuvering on that very same day. Upon hearing the low buzz of our incoming drone, they clustered close together for cover. Consequently, both hostile combatants eliminated with a single kinetic strike. We analyze these defensive foxholes constructed by hostile troops. Our mission remains clear: deny the adversary any foothold. In modern warfare, every detected fighting position requires instant neutralization, along with all active threats. Our final analysis of a one-week operation in Donetsk shows 3 drone units dominating the neutralizing infantry, transport fortifications, and armor. Strike drones and bombers, each weapon system adapted to its tactical role. One-way strikes target weak spots like hatches and engines. Heavy bombers drop ordnance covering, grouped infantry, and exposed trench lines. This combined approach locks down the sector. 1 week, 3 units, this is a masterclass in attrition. We analyze distinct tactical methodologies here. 1 unit targets logistics, another sweeps hostile infantry. A third systematically demolishes cover, leaving the enemy assault force entirely exposed. Let us analyze the raw logistics. An armored fighting vehicle costs $500,000 to several $1 million. The low-cost drone neutralizing it costs $300 to $800. Crucially, domestic production yields thousands of these low-cost systems every month, whereas replacing heavy armor takes months bottlenecked by constrained industrial lines. The strategic math clearly favors the defender. Donetsk sector tactical victory for the defender.